Welcome to Life History YouTube channel. Here we discuss the biography of famous personality around the world. Today's topic is Stephen Hawking. Stephen William Hawking was an English theoretical physicist, cosmologist, author and director of research at the Center for Theoretical Cosmology within the University of Cambridge. His key exploration was in the areas of theoretical cosmology, focusing on the evolution of the universe as governed by the law of general relativity. He is known for his work related to the study of black holes, with the theoretical prediction that black holes emit radiation, a theory called Hawking radiation. He became the first to set forth a cosmology explained by a union of the general theory of relativity and quantum mechanism. Hawking suffered from a rare and life-threatening condition of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a condition he suffered all of his adult life. The illness started when he was just 21 and pursuing his PhD from Cambridge University. For a major part of his later life, he was almost completely paralyzed and communicated through a speech-generating device. Not succumbing to the desire of the disease, Hawking devoted all his life to his work and research. He was the Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at the University of Cambridge for around 3 decades and an honorary fellow of the Royal Society of Arts. For his contribution to the study of universe and his pioneering work in cosmology, he was made a commander of the childhood and early life of Hawking. Stephen Hawking was born on January 8, 1942 in Oxford, England, to Frank and Isobel Hawking. His father was a medical researcher. He belonged to a family of well-educated people. His mother was one of the first female students to have graduated from the Oxford University. Hawking was born when his family, as well as whole nation, was going through a financial crunch because of the ongoing World War II. He was the eldest of the 4 children. His father became the head of the division of parasitology at the National Institute of Medical Research and went to Africa for research. He wanted him to become a doctor, but Hawking seemed more interested in astronomy. He attended St. Albans School, but he was never a brilliant student. He was more interested in what happened outside the classroom and spent his time and energy in inventing new things. Later, against his father's wishes, he planned to pursue mathematics as his major, but as the subject was not taught in Oxford University at that time, he had to take up physics and chemistry instead of. He still did not pay too much attention to the bookish things and spent his time devising innovative techniques. In 1962, he graduated with honors and went on to attend the University of Cambridge for a PhD in cosmology. During his first year, Hawking started to show abnormal physical symptoms. He would suddenly trip and fall, and his speech slurred. He initially suppressed this symptom, but when his father noticed it, he was sent for a series of tests. It was diagnosed that he was in the early stages of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which meant that the part of his nervous system responsible for muscle control was shutting down, a life-threatening condition. With this newfound realization of the suddenness of death and the fact that he had only 2 more years to live, Hawking started concentrating fully on his research work. Hawking's main focus of research was in the field of theoretical cosmology, focusing on the evolution of the universe as governed by the laws of general relativity. His most important work is believed to be the study of black holes. Hawking became a commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1982. He was later honored with the many prestigious awards like the Gold Medal of the Royal Astronomical Society, the Paul Dirac Medal, etc. Other notable honors upon Hawking include the Wolf Prize, Companion Honor by Her Highness Julius Ager Linear Field Award, and the Copley Medal. Personal life and legacy. He met his first wife, Jane Wilde, a friend of his sister. Shortly before the diagnosis of his illness, the couple got married in 1965. They had 3 children together, Robert, Lucy, and Timothy. Jane was a pillar of strength for Hawking in the beginning of their marriage, but with his regressing physical condition and increasing global popularity, their marriage became a big burden on Jane, and stress started to brew in their relationship. During the late 1980s, Hawking had a romantic affair with one of his nurses, Elian Manson, and left Jane for her. He divorced Jane and get married in Madison in the 1995. Their marriage proved to be determinant of Hawking's family life, and he largely kept away from his children. It was suspected that Elaine was abusing him physically, but Hawking denied it. He divorced Elaine Manson in 2006. Hawking's physical condition increasingly began to deteriorate, and he could no longer drive in a wheelchair. He required a ventilator at times and was hospitalized several times since 2009. He was closely working with researchers on systems that could translate his brain patterns into switch activations. Stephen Hawking died peacefully at his home in Cambridge, England on March 14, 2018 at the age of 76. Hawking became a member of the Institute of Astronomy in Cambridge in 1968, and the discoveries of cosmologist Roger Penrose or black hole really fascinated him, as he himself was working on the phenomena that was responsible for the origin of the universe. In 1970, Hawking discovered the second law of black hole dynamics. Hawking visited Moscow in 1973, and his discussions with Yakub Boriskovich, Jeldovic, and Alexis Strambonsky helped him to come up with the Hawking's radiation. He started to get more recognition from his research and discoveries through his print and TV interviews, and in 1975 he was awarded the Eddington Medal and the Plus 11 Gold Medal. Hawking was then appointed as a professor with the chair in gravitational physics in 1977. He gradually started losing control over the speech and became increasingly difficult to understand him. In 1982, Hawking and Greg Gibson organized a Newfield workshop on the topic The Very Early Universe at Cambridge University. He published a model, the Hartle-Hawking State, with Jim Hartle. In 1985, he lost his voice after a tracheotomy. As a result of this, he required 24-hour care. Hawking gained the international prominence for the first time in 1988 with the publication A Brief History of Time. It was meant to be a simplified version of cosmology for the masses and became an instant bestseller. In 1993, he co-edited a book on black holes, and his series of lectures were published as The Nature of Space and Time, a famous collection of essays, interviews, and talk titled Black Holes and Baby Universe and Other Essays. He wrote an easy-to-read book on cosmology in 2011, The Universe in Nutshell, which was followed by A Brief History of Time 2005, God Created the Integers in 2006, God's Secret Key to the Universe in 2007. He made constant appearances on television during this period in the documentaries like The Real Stephen Hawking, Stephen Hawking's profile. Hawking, Stephen Hawking's master of the universe.